This is my mathematical learning activity for EDU4MFU Assessment Task 1. The activity is rock, paper, scissors. In this activity, students are placed into pairs where they play multiple games of rock, paper, scissors. The activity is aimed at Year 5 students, and it is a way to introduce students to the concept of chance and probability through a game that they are already aware of. The purpose and learning intentions of the activity is to develop data collection strategies, to relate developing knowledge of chance and probability to prior knowledge, and increase data analysis, presentation, and interpretation skills. The links to the Australian curriculum are through the Year 5 Mathematics subject area and through the Statistics and Probability strand. Firstly, with the chance substrand, where they list outcomes of chance experiments involving equally likely outcomes and represent probabilities of those outcomes using fractions. And Year 5 mathematics through the data representation and interpretation substrand, where they construct displays including column graphs, dot plots, and tables appropriate for data type, with and without the use of digital technologies, as well as being able to describe and interpret different data sets in context. The resources that students will require are a pen or pencil each, one record sheet per pair, which is listed to the right, and each student's maths notebook. The game or the activity is done by students playing rock, paper, scissors in their pair. As they are playing, they shade in the boxes on the table for each combination they make. For example, if both students in the pair played scissors, they would shade one box for the scissors column. And this would go on until each pair have had 10 total turns of one combination. After the games are done, students respond to the following questions in their maths notebook. What is the probability of your partner playing scissors in each turn? Write this as a fraction. How many possible combinations are there in rock, paper, scissors? What is the probability of you and your partner playing one of these combinations? Write this as a fraction. What was the combination that you and your partner played the most? And would every other group have the same response? Why or why not? This activity utilizes the framework for working with data, as students begin by collecting and organizing their data into their tables and graphs. They then continue to analyze and represent the data during the task as they sort their information into the correct columns. The stage where students interpret the data can be attached either at the end of the lesson or even continued in the next lesson. Formative assessment is the ongoing process of learning, or is assessing the ongoing process of learning. This is conducted during the task. This can be done by halting the activity partway through and discussing findings with the students so far, or checking in with each pair to see how they are traveling with the activity. Summative assessment is the communication of student achievement. This can be done when students answer the reflective questions, and this provides the educator with the opportunity to assess student knowledge and understanding. The task aims to address the student misconceptions on representativeness. Ang and Shahril define this misconception as when students tend to think that samples that correspond to the population distribution are more probable than samples that do not. This is achieved in the task by comparing student results of most common combinations in each pair to other pairs. Differentiation is addressed as this is a partner-based activity. This can be done by pairing below-level learners with students at or above levels so that learning outcomes can be achieved across all levels. Thank you for listening to my presentation.